Did you already hear that the new Tesla semi-truck is out? 5 years ago, Elon Musk promised a revolutionary truck and now it's here. If you're familiar with Elon's work, you know he achieved a lot of things, starting from electric cars that drive themselves to satellite and rocket launches. But what should we expect from the new Tesla Semi, and is the truck able to fit into the American trucking culture? Here is the new Tesla Semi, and here is a usual American diesel truck. I know a lot of you might say that the Tesla Semi looks kind of sexier and futuristic, but is it up to the challenge in the US trucking industry? I don't think it is yet. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. And while you're writing your comment, here is an interesting fact for you. The first ever truck was made in 1896 and it looked like this. And then it was also considered a revolutionary truck by the people. So if you're impressed by the difference and want more interesting facts about the trucking world, subscribe to our channel and let us know if you like this video. Now, if you're a driver, you might be wondering about the driving experience in a Tesla Semi. How does it handle massive loads and long drives compared to a diesel truck? From this point of view, Tesla is pretty good. It has a 500 miles range and it can handle a weight of 82,000 pounds. And it is even better on hills and mountains because every time it goes up and loses some of its battery, when it goes back down, it automatically recharges back to its almost initial point. PepsiCo, which is the first company to acquire the new truck, has had a pretty good experience with it so far, and their drivers had good impressions up to this point. I mean, who wouldn't want to drive a truck that recharges itself when going downhill? It's like getting paid to take a break. I'm wondering if PepsiCo will come up with their own Christmas ad on their new Tesla Semi. However, the range is not the most important thing here. Let's talk about money. The Tesla truck is so revolutionary because of its economic benefits. It's as clear as the trucker's windshield before a long haul that the Tesla truck will save truckers a fortune in fuel costs. But what about the charging time? A long haul drive typically ranges from 500 to 800 miles per day. Now, the Tesla battery range is 500 miles, which might mean that you have to charge 30 minutes per day, twice a day to make a delivery, which is time that you are not paid for. And it's even worse. To keep a healthy battery, you will need to charge up to a maximum of 80% every time, which now gets you at a range of 400 miles. So you definitely have to charge a minimum of 2 times a day to make a long-haul drive if you don't want your Tesla battery to die as fast as the iPhone 1. But letting aside the money you lose for 1 hour of charging a day, what about the truckers that prefer to do interstate deliveries and travel for 5 days straight? They usually spend their nights somewhere at the truck stop. Is the Tesla battery able to keep the truck going during the night, considering it might have a fridge with food in it, a TV, or Wi-Fi? Does this mean that the truckers have to recharge a third time before they go to rest just to have electricity for their essentials? Maybe this doesn't sound like a big thing for you, but most truckers in the US prefer to have long-haul interstate drives since they like to work independently to get bigger profit. Let's not forget about another important aspect of the American trucking culture: comfort. Maybe Tesla should add some massage chairs or hot tubs in the back for those long rides if you're still talking about a revolutionary truck. Because the cabin design now is just disappointing for owner-operate. The usual American diesel truck cabin looks like this. It has everything you need inside, from a fridge, a TV, and a microwave to its own toilet in some cases, which is perfect for owner-operators who spend 70% of their lives either driving the truck or living in it. We actually have a video about this showing why the American diesel truck looks the way it does, so check the link above. Now, the Tesla design, while new and futuristic, it has some flaws to it for the typical American driver. And this is really important because the American trucking industry is not just an industry, it's a culture and a way to live for most truckers. First of all, the seat is in the middle. While it gives you a better road overview, it takes away the possibility of getting your head out the window and looking in the back when backing up the truck. Yes, you do have access to cameras and mirrors, but sometimes the image can be distorted. The other questionable thing, though, is that it seems like the new Tesla cab does not have a bed included. I don't know if this is something that you could add yourself, but it just didn't come up yet. And Musk said himself that this truck was made for day rides, specifically short haul up to 400 miles.
Well, this isn't a sleeper cab, this is a day cab. You can still stand up and you can shed your jacket, put it on the wall, all in the comfort. You can put your coveralls on while in the cab. So if you have to go do a dirty job, you can do that comfortably as opposed to being out in the elements.
So this is where I believe they might fail to achieve their goals. Tesla aims to have 50,000 semis in production by 2024, while the whole US market is producing an average of 300,000 trucks per year for the whole industry. So Elon's goals seems to be pretty high considering that he left out thousands of owner-operators from the equation, which is literally a big part of American trucking culture. Well, we'll see what comes next. But first, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to hear more intriguing trucking news every week. And don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts about the new Tesla semi-truck.